場所を移そうぜ。ここでは俺は戦いたくね
え。無意味な提案だな。案ずることはない。唐倉町が破壊されるまでもなく、君は
始めようぜ、アイゼン。一瞬で終わらせてやる。
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, the day has arrived. The day we see this childish, arrogant man-child for what he fucking is. And if you have no idea who I'm talking about, it's not our Lord and Saviour racing monster, but someone far more powerful. That's right, we're talking about Weekenders. Now, after my recent argument with him like a couple days ago, I wasn't going to make another video because I'm basically just repeating what I've said about him before. You know, he's a cunt, everybody knows that. No, more than ever. But recently I noticed on the forums a bit of a cheeky banter. Go down between Weekenders and another zombies runner called Storm. Now, from what I could gather, the run was clean and legit, but was either recorded like my BTEC Thrillville World Record video, or the run was just so shit he rejected it. It was more like a casual player. Both, in my opinion, are pretty shit reasons to reject a run, especially if you've put effort into it. But it turns out it was rejected because of this. The run was 2 minutes slower than world record. I'm not fucking joking, it was rejected because he was 2 minutes behind world record. And I'm not fucking joking. He literally rejected the run because it wasn't perfect, and it was probably their first try doing it as well. Was Imara at the bottom of the leaderboard? I was when I first did runs for like Modern Warfare 2. Imagine putting in like effort just to be fucking rejected because of that bullshit. Anyway, I'm just gonna let some of the complaints people have been making on Twitter and speedrun.com roll on the screen while I carry on talking. Well, needless to say, this went under the gaydar for a few days, until, God bless his name, a runner named Star Smiley brought it to light. Then, more big runners came in like TGM, the literal god at Celeste, and your boy, the one and only Simple Flips. And no, I'm not fucking joking, look, he actually commented on it. If even these big names are saying that the rules are garbage, there's gotta be something wrong, right? I mean, personally, I've never really been into zombies speedrunning. I've done like a few runs here and there, but nothing proper. I've definitely never recorded a run. But judging by this bullshit, I'm glad, because I've never actually seen these rules before. Now, for me, it's a big deal because imagine during the induction of speedrunning in the late 90s, if they rejected runs because we're a couple minutes behind or some bullshit like that. Imagine Quake, for example. I'm not sure what the world record was when it first came out, but imagine a run 2 minutes slower than that, and then them just turning around and being like, oh no, we're not accepting that because it's not fucking perfect. I know it's probably your first run, you've had nowhere near as much practice as the world record, but you know, no, fuck you. So, places like Twin Galaxies and SDA, if they had those rules, then let's be honest, speedruns would not fucking exist today. At all. And it would have had a chance to, I mean, it wouldn't have even had the chance to turn into what it is today. Now, I want you all to keep in mind that I was demodded because of this person, and now he controls not only Zombies World at War, but also Campaign. I don't understand why they didn't demod me and just keep John. He was good enough, he's a good mod, right? Okay. I don't even care about having mod. In fact, if it was offered to me, I wouldn't even take it back. It's just way too much drama that goes with it, and if you watch my channel, you've seen the video where I talk about that. But nevertheless, there you have it. I also didn't notice as well as editing, but Weekenders has deleted mine and everybody else's comments aside from the Simple Flips comment and locked the thread. That's a pretty good way to solve a problem. Just avoid it. as a matter of fact, he actually posted another post regarding all the shit that just happened, and it's all fucking already had 376 views. It's had a reply as well. Oh wait, that's himself. He locked the thread as well, so you can't even reply to this new one. He basically says some shit like, I've seen a ton of complaints about how too long compared to the first rule lately. It's quite surprising that these rules have been in place for a year now, and our true runners have been fine with it. You know, fuck you fake runners. You know, you people who don't spend 24/7 playing round 5 fucking Natch Thornton. But then why all of a sudden rage about it? I could swear Weekenders is stuck in a fucking time capsule, alright? Because every word he comes out with sounds like it was from like a trendy hipster from 2006. I bet he sends fucking Rickrolls to everybody. And so unironically uses the troll face. But anyway, there was that. And then basically, he was talking about Black Ops 4 runners. No, wait, yeah. Because of new runners who saw Black Ops 4 on the main page since it's getting popular, and they want to come in and complain about the series because they have no knowledge of, and also they don't actually care about the series whatsoever. I don't appreciate this. And I see a lot of new runners who want to spam their profile full of zombies runs now that Black Ops 4 is popular. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with doing a little run here and there, right? I know a couple of runners like Gaming Land and CMDR. They run really obscure stuff like the 30 kill challenge, and yet you literally have about 30 runs to fucking verify. When I was mod, I verified those no problem. Checked them all, make sure they're all timed right, make sure they were legit. Apparently it's too much for this lazy bastard, isn't it? Go on, good job giving him mod then, huh? Well, anyway. And then he's talking about the new ones coming in, they want to complain and apparently one of their run was rejected, and he puts, please do not contact the full mods. They're wasting their time and mine. Oh yeah, because, you know, to be fair to Weekenders, he doesn't have a lot of time, you know. He's always just come on from primary school. A fucking push middle school when he was young, so I guess they have all of the fucking schools though, but, you know. It's hilarious because the way he talks makes him sound like a child, but I've heard his voice on his videos and he does legitimately sound around 25. But anyway, it says we have a perfectly good Discord and forum. Oh, do you really? You mean the one you banned people from because they objected to our rules? Oh, yeah, okay. And he goes, I can't reply every second, especially when runners want to contact me at 4 AM while I'm sleeping. Have you ever thought maybe they're in a different country? You know? Not everyone goes to your fucking profile and just assumes what state you're in, or looks at what state you're in. Some people will just message and then they'll wait for a reply. What's wrong with that? I don't understand. And it says the rules have been nerfed due to this. Nerfed? The fucking nerfed? Are you telling me they were worse than this? I must have been under a rock for the last fucking year or so. I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, I was happy keeping the boards clean and now we can't have that anymore. I don't know why lately there's been so much drama surrounding Spooden.com and zombies in general. If it's only the new players who've been doing it, please just run for fun. Are you taking the fucking piss? He just said run for fun, and fucking yet he rejected a slow run, which they like we did for fun. You don't grind down a time, a world record time, and have fun, okay? I've been speedrunning for like 2 years, and I'm telling you right now, you don't fucking grind down a run for fun. You grind it because it's like, well, I've dedicated so much time to it, then I might as well. You might enjoy the game, but repeating the same shit over and over is not enjoyable. It's just, you've dedicated time, right? Well, at least that's for me anyway. And he says, we want the runs to be competitive, that's all we ask. Fair enough. But that makes it more so competitive, because then people will see these times, more people get involved. Instead of having a leaderboard with 2 people on it, one being Weekenders and the other one being some other obscure person that like you've never heard of, just coming along randomly. Because he is literally like one of the only fucking people on the Black Ops 4 leaderboards. Anyway, and he says, this is a hobby for me, and now it's just started to be a job of what's always going on. I'm tired of this website about video games and fun stressing me out. Please save the drama for another series, we don't want it here. Well, in that case, give up your fucking mod, because there is literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other fucking mods. Let's see if they're all online. Got Murphy, CK, Sinet, Scene, and Watob T. Murphy was last online 30 minutes ago. CKX was last online 4 hours ago. Sinet was last online 20 days. That's a fucking dead meme. Scene was last online. Sean, whatever the fuck you want to say. 3 days ago, not too long ago. And Watobi, he was last online 1 minute ago. So you can get fucked if you're telling me that you're the only fucking mod doing work around here, dude. If you don't like it, fucking quit. That's what I did. Anyway, he then puts underneath it 44 minutes ago, supposed to be 7 hours ago post saying, I deleted posts as it's causing too much drama. If you want to hate me, go ahead. None of you are runners of COD Zombies. Thanks for the input I won't be using. Yo, what a surprise. Weekenders isn't going to use any input or advice given by people. People who, by the way, are professional fucking runners, like TGH, who's been running tons of games for fucking ages, like Celeste and Undertale. You know, don't take his advice. You know, it's not at all like he's a Twitch partner or anything like that. Yeah, fuck you, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. He's got such a fucking complex, it's insane. But yeah, anyway. After the little rant, we really need to get this video off deleted so that people stop quitting zombies altogether. And it's gonna die. It is going to die. Have you seen Black Ops 4? Like I've said, compare it to World at War. Fucking nobody's running it, dude. I know it all came out a few days ago. A few days, was it? Last month, maybe? I don't even remember when it fucking came out, but... I've looked at Infinite Warfare then, that came out in 2016. That's got fuck all runs in it too. You know, it's a shame because I know a lot of people in the community have had the fucking runs rejected by this cunt. Literally because of this bullshit rule. So, we really need to get this shit together, dude. I barely run zombies, but as a speedrunner and a member of the fucking website, I believe I have a say in this. So, if you want your community to survive, any full mods or anything that might get this video, please, for the love of God, demod him. Put the others there, they'll do it. I'm sure they're competent, unlike him. He's just gonna bitch, moan, and cry, okay? That's all I'm saying. Peace out, dudes. And gals. And thank you for watching the video.